Since it was about 3,000 degrees in my garage, my patience was getting real short-lived, so I pretty much gave this project, or this part of the project, the deuces.
This is all about D.I.trying, so I'm giving it another go round with using my jigsaw and learning how to use it by doing this arch. And trust and believe this arch is going to be used. This arch, because it's not really an arch, but whatever.
Here I'm attempting to actually measure and make a tool to get a clean circle or arch. I measured to the center of my plywood board both vertically and horizontally. Then with the scrap 1x2, I made a piece to attach to the previously measured center position. Since it was about 3,000 degrees in my garage, my patience was getting real short-lived, so I pretty much gave this project, or this part of the project, the deuces. I went ahead and did a freehand on the arch and used my jigsaw, which y'all, I'm still learning this tool, and I know it's a slow and steady will yield better results type thing. But here we are.
Okay, so I have already completed cutting out the arch, and I should say the arch because it is a bit wonky, and I'm okay with that. This is my first time doing this. I believe it will only get better as I do this more often. Don't know exactly when I'm going to be doing this again, but hey, whatever. So even though it's wonky, I actually could have made this into a surfboard for my daughter's splash into sweet 16 party. Okay, no, scratch that. Let's stay on track. I'm going to go ahead and paint this and then do all the other things that I want to do to it, and we're gonna move on.
I'm pretty much sanding for my life right here because remember, the garage is about 3,000 degrees on a hot summer's day out here in Dallas, Texas. I'm sanding the rough edges before painting with some leftover paint that I had from another paint project. It's a beautiful midnight blue by Behr Paint that I'll link along with other materials that I've used.
Okay, y'all, don't pay in mind to the wonkiness. Remember, I said this is the first time, so we still gonna make it look good. I am going to go through and add some things on here, and then we're gonna have ourselves a backdrop. Cha-cha-cha for the Sweet 16. Mind you, I have a million other things I need to be doing, but of course, I'm distracted by this D.I.try. So, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Needed to get some decent spacing between the light up sign and the dispensers, so you see me here measuring and taping off where I think the sign should be placed in relation to the candy dispensers. I almost forgot this arch needed to be able to stand up, so I'm using some scrap wood from my garage that I was able to basically make an L-shaped stand that I screwed into the back of the backdrop. Now I'm going to make some pilot holes with my drill bit before attaching the base of the food dispensers, and I'm going to make sure that everything is leveled because of course we don't need this thing looking wonkier than what the backdrop already looks. I'm coming in with my spade bit, and this is my first time using this thing, and y'all, it was a little intimidating at first because wood chips were literally flying everywhere. After I got a circle drilled big enough for the plug and electrical box of the LED sign to fit through, I was ready to attach the sign itself. Now I'm attaching the final candy dispenser's base. I had a total of 4 dispensers. Right here, the backdrop appears to be a bit wobbly, even though I built the L-shaped blades to hold it. Going forward, I'm going to do like one handy mama on Instagram did and use a plywood base. This D.I.Try was inspired by ʀᴇʟᴅ of One Handy Mama from her You Can Make This series. It's going to be a reusable D.I.Try that I am excited to enter into my era of being a hostess with the mostest. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as we grow our D.I.Try community here at Relaunch in Color.